one. Oh, shoot! Hey, weekend party! Hope you're ready, friends, because we are getting into it today. So for your workout, here's what you need. You're gonna need a lighter mini band for later on in the workout. For the warm-up, we're gonna need some dumbbells. It's okay to go a little bit lighter because it's a warm-up after all, and you only need one of them. But before we grab those dumbbells, let's take a couple big dynamic stretches. Getting started, squat to arm circle in 3, 2, 1. Begin it right now, my friends. So we're taking our hands all the way up and around, big arm circle to take it back, loosening up those shoulders, warming everything up on the upper body as we go up and around. When you take your hands behind you, focus on squeezing through your shoulder blades so you can get that extra layer of rotation in through your shoulder cuff, sinking your hips down towards the ground to warm up through your quads. That twerking squat got me a little breathy there. That was a warm up. Good job. Okay, we go for another 15 seconds and then we're bringing it down to the ground. You keep moving. Let's see if we can get in 3 to 4 more. And then we're going runner's lunge. If you want to add in this open twist, reaching towards your front leg up towards the sky. All good. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Drop down to the ground. We go into that runner's lunge. You can see Karen Cassie taking that open twist, really opening up through their chest, their shoulder, reaching their arm all the way back and around. Now the key here, get your hand and your foot in the same line. So you gotta really step your foot all the way up so that you can get your hips open. That's the goal of this movement. We're gonna be in it for another 15 seconds before we crawl it into an inchworm. Just keep moving, you don't even need to watch me, just listen. You're gonna bring both your feet back so that you're in a plank position. From there, walk your hands towards your toes. As soon as your fingertips touch your shoes, walk back out to your plank. That's all you gotta do. In 3, 2, 1, take it into that inchworm position. So you can see they're keeping their legs super straight, walking it out all the way into that plank position, and then sending it back. You know what, as I'm walking around, these girls are color coordinated today. If you guys can see Cassie's shoes, she's got the perfect amount of navy. Kara is in a beautiful gray montage over here. They look good. They dressed up for you today, and they're looking nice. Let's go 15 more seconds, and then we're gonna grab that dumbbell. So again, keep moving. Let's go for 2 or 3 more. We're gonna put the dumbbell in our right hand. We're gonna warm up the right side first. We'll hit the left side in the second half. We go squat to shoulder press in 3, in 2, and 1. All right, stand up, grab your dumbbell, put it in your right hand, squat down, press up in 3, 2, 1, begin. So we warmed up with that squat to arm circle so that we're ready for this. Now we have the resistance of the dumbbell. We're still using the power from our legs to thrust that dumbbell all the way up overhead. Really like you're punching the sky, lift it on up. Sink your hips down in line with your knees, toes are facing forward. In this one for 45 seconds total, we're already 30 in, which means we got 15 to go. We're not gonna take any breaks. We're just gonna go from one move right to the next. So when I count you down, the dumbbell's gonna come by your side. We go reverse lunge into a bicep curl. Right leg stays forward, right hand has the dumbbell. In 3, 2, 1, let's do it right now. Reverse lunge, bicep curl. So for this warm up, we just wanna move continuously. We are gonna be working on both strength and endurance today because it is a hybrid type of workout. This is gonna be the endurance piece. Non-stop action through that warm-up. We're not gonna take a single break. We're just gonna transition seamlessly from one exercise to the next. Give me another 20 seconds. And again, just kind of give me your ears. I'll tell you what's gonna happen next. We drop into a plank position. Left hand is on the ground, right hand will be on the dumbbell. You will push the dumbbell away from you in that plank, straightening your arm all the way out. You will pull the dumbbell back underneath your shoulder. We call it a plank push-pull. Cassie's gonna turn so you can see both angles in 3, 2, 1. Keep the dumbbell in your right hand, drop down into that plank, push it out, pull it in. Now you'll notice the girls are down here in a forearm plank, gives them some more stability. If you're up on your palm, you got two things working against you. One, you only have your palm touching the ground. It's gonna make it harder to stabilize. Two, you won't be able to stretch the dumbbell as far because you're up higher. So we like being in this forearm plank version, allows us to get a bigger stretch and really pull down, activating the side of your back using your lats. Let's hang out here for another 10, and then we're flipping onto our back. Right leg is gonna, or both legs rather, go straight up to the sky. We'll lower our right leg down only and lift it up. Single leg scissor lift in 3, 2, 1, roll over onto your back. We take both legs up, lower your right leg down, and then lift it right back up. Now, if you're feeling warm, if you're feeling good and you want an added challenge, we're gonna lower both legs to about 75. We bring our right heel to hover, and then bring it up to meet our left. If you have your feet stacked directly on top of your hip, you're technically getting a little bit of recovery. Anytime the joints are stacked, you're not having to work your muscles as hard. By taking your left leg to that 75-degree angle, you're making your obliques work over time. And that is why we are here, am I right? Right leg is still gonna be the one to move. Drop back into your forearm plank. We go knee to elbow in 3, 2, 1. So you just roll on over. Right leg is now pulling up towards your right tricep. Right knee pulling up towards your right tricep. If you're looking for an added challenge, a progression, when you step your right leg back, don't let it touch the ground, let it float. If you need a modification the other way, you're just gonna hold a plank. We're not here very long. In fact, you only have another 10 seconds before we flip back over, and we are gonna go into a single-sided knee tuck in 5. Right leg is still moving in 4, 3, 2, 1. So now you're gonna extend both legs out. You pull your right knee in and then send it back to hover. Now, the regression for this is both knees are in, right leg goes out, and right leg pulls in. Remember what we talked about. Anytime joints are stacked, you're not having to work as hard. But if you're ready for that progress, baby, go ahead and send it on out. Still not here very long, and the great news is we are getting ready for that left side. We switch to the left leg knee tuck in 3, in 2, and 1. Hold your right leg out. Left leg pulls in, left leg sends away. Out and in. Remember the different layers we talked about. Fingertips are behind your ears for an added challenge. Fingertips are all the way back behind you for an even more added challenge. Let's hang out here for another 15 before we hit that plank knee to elbow. Left leg is gonna be the one driving up. You flip onto your forearms in 6. Ooh, get that last one. Yes, my friend. In 3, 2, 1, flip on over on your forearms. Left knee driving up towards your left tricep. We've officially been warming up for 8 minutes, so we're feeling good. We're starting to get into it. I don't need you to go any faster on this side because we want to keep it balanced between the right and the left. What I am going to challenge you to do is not stop moving. You got about 4 minutes until the end of this thing. Let's keep it active for the entire 4 minutes. Woo, you guys are looking so good. Abs of steel. We go back onto our backs, sending both legs up. Left leg drops down in 3, 2, 1. So legs are up to the sky. We lower our left leg down now and lift it back up. Remember that added challenge we talked about? Bringing your legs to the 75-degree angle, lowering down, and then lifting right back up. Elbows are out wide. Take them even wider. Good. Now chin off your chest. Perfect. So good. So we want to always think about wide elbows. As we start to bring our elbows in closer, we also start to crunch and bring our chin towards our chest and round into our upper back. We don't want to do that. Let's really focus on that good, strong form. Ooh, we're looking like great, strong form over here. Get ready to bring the dumbbell back into play. We go press and pull, forearm plank. Left arm has the dumbbell in 3, 2, 1. Drop back on over onto your forearms. Put the dumbbell on the left hand, drop down into your right forearm, push and pull. Now this is best suited on carpet or a rug. If you don't have that, let's say your tiles and hardwood only, put the dumbbell on a towel and then move the towel on the hardwood floor or the tile or whatever. It won't scratch it, plus you'll be able to get that dumbbell to move. The other thing is, you can do this with body weight, right? You can reach your hand out, you can pull your hand in. Reach your hand out, pull your hand in. This is so challenging because they're in a plank, but only using 3 limbs for stability, and the other limb has that dumbbell weight working against it. So we got that super challenge coming in. 2 moves to go. Let's stand back up. We go reverse lunge to bicep curl in 3, 2, 1. So we are on our feet. This time left foot stays forward. We drop down, bringing the dumbbell all the way up towards our left shoulder. I hope you're already moving. Of course they are. 45 seconds is on. What did we expect, huh? Woo, perfection. Working in over here. Just another 25 before we go into that final exercise. Squat to shoulder press. Feet will go about hip width distance. Dumbbell stays at your shoulder this time. You drop your hips all the way down, press it on up. The beauty of doing a single-sided exercise, more oblique action. Even though you might not feel it in your obliques, they are working for you. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Squat to press, dumbbell comes up. We drop our hips all the way down. We send it all the way up. So while we're wrapping things up here, let's finish out this last exercise strong before diving into the rest of our workout that we got in store for you today. If you don't have a minivan handy, you will need it for the second half of class, so make sure you grab it during our rest break. 15 seconds, go all the way. Let's see if we can get in 3 to 5 more, depending on the weight you're lifting, depending on the tempo you're moving. You got it, you got it. 3 more. Woo, there it is, there it is, there it is. 2 more. Oh, and last one in 3, 2, 1. Hey, done with that first part of your workout. Wasn't really a warm-up, was it? That was like a full-on workout. Well, endurance part done. Get ready for strength.
Ready.